Hi friends, today we're going to read Chapter 5 in Amazing Aliens. It starts on page 29. Chapter 5, How Will Aliens Talk? When one organism shares information with another, it is called communication. This communication could be as simple as a hoot to warn other predators or as complex as instructions for how to build a spaceship. If we find aliens somewhere in the universe, we will definitely want to be able to communicate with them to discover more about them. But how can we even have a conversation with an alien that looks nothing like we do, or isn't even made up of the same stuff as we are? I'm going to read down here. This is an Arecibo radio message. Scientists sent this through the radio waves from a telescope into space in 1974. Can you decipher it? Turn the page for the answer. So it's talking about this over here. And start on this page. Looking for alien life, the Arecibo message. This message was developed to give aliens an idea of what life is like on Earth. Numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Elements of life: hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, phosphorus. Chemistry symbols that make up human DNA. DNA helix, the size and shape of humans, world population, 4.3 billion, which has increased since then. So it says down here, the world population in the year 2020 is 7.8 billion. Here it says, the depiction of the Arecibo radio telescope that sent the message. Over here it says, sun and planets of our solar system. On the top of page 31. Human communication. Many living things on Earth communicate, but no other animal can store, share, and spread information like humans can. For humans, communication has taken the form of language, both vocal, using sounds we make with our mouths, and visual, like written words, body language, and sign language. By using symbols and sounds to create letters and words that represent ideas, humans are able to save, spread, and pass down information. The combination of communication and tools used to share information is one of the things that proves to scientists that humans are the most intelligent organisms on Earth. In order to develop, grow, and reach the stars, we would expect any intelligent aliens to have ways to share and store ideas in the same way that we use books, videos, and computers. But just because human communication is primarily vocally and visually doesn't mean that aliens will communicate the same way. How might aliens communicate differently based on what we see on Earth? This pink box down here. Is this proof that aliens visited Earth? No, it is a petroglyph from the newspaper. Rock in southern Utah. Petroglyphs are rock carvings that early people used to record information. We're going to start up at the top. Looking for alien life, the golden record. In 1977, the spacecraft Voyager 1 and the Voyager 2 left Earth to travel to Jupiter, Saturn, and beyond. Each probe carries a golden record filled with sounds and images of life on Earth. NASA hopes that any extraterrestrials Voyager may meet can use this record to learn about our world. Each record includes 90 minutes of music, greetings in 55 different languages, 116 pictures of human life and the planet Earth, sounds from Earth including birds, earthquakes, tractors, and a kiss, an inspirational message in Morse code, and an hour-long recording of human brainwaves. Body language down here. When a dog wags its tail to show that it is happy, or a friend frowns to show that they're sad, those are forms of body language. Some body language is even more complex. Squids and cuttlefish are able to change their color of their skin, creating patterns that move along their body. Different patterns mean that the squid is feeling aggressive or friendly. Aliens that heavily rely on sight might communicate using body language. They might change colors and their shapes of their body to form words in the same way that humans use sign language. Electrocommunication over here. One unusual type of communication is electrocommunication. That means sharing information using electricity. On Earth, the elephant fish can generate electric charges like an electric eel. Its charge isn't strong enough to hurt anything, but these electrical buzzes can be used to talk to other elephant fish. Aliens that develop in murky depths of sea might use electrocommunication to sense and speak to one another, since electricity travels easily through water and doesn't require them to be able to see. And this photo over here says close-up image of squid skin, and then this one is the elephant fish. Chemical communication. What if you could share your ideas with the smell of your feet? On Earth, many animals have very sensitive sense of smells that they use to find food or detect predators. By producing different smelly substances to share different information, animals can talk to one another with a method called chemical communication. For instance, when a cat rubs its head against you or a piece of furniture, it's actually releasing a smelly substance from its face to tell other cats, "I like this, it's mine." An alien that develops on a gaseous planet floating lighter than air might spread information using puffs of chemicals. Or another with a scent gland like a cat might write, or another with scent glands like a cat might write by pressing different scents against a tablet the same way we write on paper. It might be hard to imagine how an organism could communicate complex ideas like peace and interstellar travel using colors and smells. But consider this, the English language has only 44 different sounds called phonemes, which we organize into words, sentences, paragraphs, and books to explain our ideas. Spanish has 24 phonemes. If humans have been able to build an entire civilization using languages with so few sounds, how many different scents would an alien need to do the same? Probably not that many. Let's just hope they all smell good. Up here, English phonemes. So here's the list of the different phonemes. And it says, no, these are not alien symbols. These are 44 English phonemes as shown by the International Phonemic Alphabet. And that is the end of chapter 5, How Aliens Will Talk. So I'm going to